Hi friends, today I wanted to talk about our efforts to help each other. And I want to illustrate what I'm about to share with you with this little picture here. I'm becoming quite the artist. So this is me or you, whoever has something that they want to impart on someone else, some knowledge of religion, politics. I feel like everything can fit into those two categories, religion and politics. And we want to bestow upon or impart this information upon somebody who we feel desperately needs it. And those people who desperately need it are represented by my little heads out here in the sea. So some people might not want to hear what you have to say. They see the rescue boat coming and don't see it as a rescue boat. Somebody's like, hey, here I am. Let's hear what you got. And then somebody's just kind of looking on and not really quite so sure. But when we approach people with this knowledge, oftentimes what we end up doing is taking one of these oars and smacking people over the head with it and expecting them to say thank you for the wisdom that you have bestowed upon me. And really all that is going to do is make them want to flip your boat over. That's what they're going to want to do. And we unknowingly, unwittingly beat people over the head with oars all the time. And how we approach our trying to help somebody out. And I see this a lot everywhere. And it's something that I've been working on seriously for a few years. And it really came to a head over the last election, and everyone lost their ever-loving minds. Everyone. If you think you didn't lose your mind, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you lost your mind. Everyone did. And they thought that they were bringing people to this knowledge because if I have facts and if I have the truth and I bestow it upon you, surely your hand is in the air and you want to climb in my boat. But we don't approach it that way. Instead of saying, hey, I'd like to throw you some snacks. I've got a boat here. Here's my hand. Would you like to come in? We beat each other over the head with these oars. And we do it a lot in religion as well. We beat people over the head with religion. And really what's needed is love. And I have a quote for you by a magnificent man named Jeffrey R. Holland that I think of a lot, especially because I teach a lot. And so this quote is running through my mind constantly. And it is this. So if someone you're teaching seems unresponsive, let's see here, I lost it. Maybe you can't teach them yet, but you can love them. If you love them today, maybe you can teach them tomorrow. I think that it is totally within our power. None of that is dependent upon them. We can love them from start to finish and miracles will happen. It is not dependent upon them. They don't have to want to get in my boat. They don't want to have to hear what I have to say. My goal is for the next boat that comes along, that maybe they'll be ready then. But they're not going to be ready then if I've hit them over the head with my oar. And so we have to really be careful in our approach. There's another quote by Quentin L. Cook that I love as well. And it says, how we relate and interact with each other is a measure of our willingness to follow Jesus Christ. So how are we interacting with each other? Is our love manifest? Can they tell? Because I don't want to hear what you have to say to me unless I know you actually care about me and are not just trying to save me from my own stupidity, wrong thinking, naivety, whatever it is. And so think about that the next time you're trying to help somebody. Are you actually inviting them into the boat? Or are you hitting them over the head with your oar of facts and knowledge and why they are so dumb? So hopefully that helps. And remember, it doesn't matter if they believe you today. We just need to reach out in loving fellowship to everyone. Whatever message we have to share, it needs to be shared in love, and then that is the only way that it can pierce the heart and the mind. And so hopefully that gets some people out there thinking. It's definitely hard. I know I have personally had my oar out a few times, especially with my own kids. And then I have to step back and remind myself that I am using my oar inappropriately. So we all make that mistake. We just need to try a little bit harder and really try to love each other and help each other, and be willing to not be the one that helps them. To be willing to be the person that gets them ready for the second, third, fourth, fifth boat that comes along that helps them to want to get in and make a change. Because making a change is hard. And I've got another good song that I'm going to put in the comments about wanting to be different, wanting to show our willingness to follow Jesus Christ. If we want people to listen to us, we have to be different from the world and the other voices out there. We have to be different from the voice that they've been listening to already. And so thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Let me take the time to make these videos, and we'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.